Hello there, gamers. Everyone doing a wonderful day today. It's one of us. You guys, everyone's doing fantastic. I saw that it's Diana right now too, with Finny as the minister, which is pretty cool. So the minister perk, the new system, and Diana's got the event, and I think this is the first event since they added this to the game. This buffed data list. So you take a normal data list and you craft it into this like fragged version by using these, which are 26 million coins per right now, but it makes it like way better. So you know, I already did it, so I can't really compare it with like what it was before to what it is now, but it's significantly better, like way more magic find as I understand it, and then you know it's more damage and stuff like that. So I definitely think that we do the event and try and get like extremely high magic find like we've done before. So I'm gonna get all my stuff set up with my nice new clover helmet, which I need to put an ultimate on, but I think that we're just gonna make this like real simple, and I'm just gonna put Legion on it because you know technically you can get all crazy with like bobbin time, but then you have to have people around you and it just gets like really ridiculous. I think we're just gonna do that. Dang, I bet you made a lot of money by— Whoa, really? Are the Raskins really that kind of money? Holy bro, them motherfuckers were stuck at like 15 mil for a long time. Oh my gosh, we're rich. These were down so bad for so long. I wish that this like they just like reworked minions. Minions need an update, right? Minions have not been changed since the release of this game. I don't know what a minion update looks like, but you know they need something. I do so much damage to this thing. This axe is amazing. Please give me book. Ah! 365! Is that a lot? It's gotta be the most that I've ever gotten. There's no way. Please tell me I did everything perfect. Golden Dragon, Magic Find equipment. It seems low. I don't know though. I don't know. Is that low? That's awful. What the frick could I possibly be missing aside from bestiary? Looks low to me. Oh my... Dude, this armor sucks, bruh. This armor sucks. Just take habanero tactics off. Frick, bro. It's minus 15, like, per piece. So it's over 400. Dang. Okay, well, I gotta get another one now. So I did this a long time ago as like a joke for a video, you know, basically just wasting 2 billion coins because the sword used to cap at 50 million. But as of the mayor's update, which introduced this NPC right here, it can be upgraded. If you had a 50 million coin Midas, it can now be upgraded to a 250 mil Midas. Same goes for the staff as well, which, you know, I obviously don't need to do because they're way over the 250 mil. But that's pretty cool. And then they also added this right here. So if I take and I frag it, and then I go and test it inside of dungeons against my extremely max claymore with Chimera on it, you know, 3% better, which is obviously worth spending billions of coins. So me, anticipating that I was going to make this video, I set up a bunch of buy orders for stuff that I'm going to need, you know, 16 Chimera books, 2 billion coins, and then, you know, all the critical tier 7 books, some of which did not get filled, but more got filled than I was expecting for sure. I also got a Chimera book and a Daedalus stick off stream because I wanted to know what the magic find was going to be using the new fragged Daedalus axe. So this is what the number ended up being, 417. I've definitely never had a 417 before. So that's a pretty massive magic find number. I think technically over 500 is possible if you do stuff with like bobbin time and fishing rods, or maybe Legion with a huge group of people, and then having max bestiary as well. So I don't have max bestiary obviously because this is not cap. I think it goes up to 20, right? And then I got to figure out, because we want to make the Midas sword look as similar to the Claymore as possible to make the damage test accurate. So that means that I probably need to buy some more books, buy some more books, but I really think I got the, you know, the major ones. Do I skip the useless ones? Because some of the, like, you know, do I really need like a looting 5? Like for real, bruh? Like why is the 300 million coins? Why is that so expensive? What are people buying looting 5 for that it's 300 mil? I think we skip over that nonsense. I think I just buy the important ones. If your plan is to buy tier 7s to like actually max a sword yourself, which you probably shouldn't do in general, because I bet that, you know, generally speaking, if you wanted a max claymore, like a max Hyperion with tier 7s on it, you could probably just buy it off the auction house for cheaper than putting all the books together. But if you were to buy the books, I think, you know, insta buying them is just not the way to go, because like look how many filled. I'm gonna have saved like a lot of money by buy ordering all of these. I'm gonna have to insta buy some of them, but I'd imagine that the, you know, the difference between the insta buy and the insta sell is probably 20, 30, 40 mil for some of these. Let me insta buy these, the BZ Ender Slayer, the ones that I wasn't able to get. Look at that, that's a 50 mil difference. Why couldn't that have filled? That's what I was saying. Being patient and just buy ordering these is crazy. Prosecute 6, what's this gonna cost? Look at that, that's 30 million, 28 million. Cubism is just probably doesn't make any sense though, and I bet it's expensive because of Kuchra. Like, do I really want to insta buy that for 86 million? That's gonna do absolutely nothing inside of dungeons, correct? Dang, that's a weird look. It looks like there's nothing in there because it's so gray. All right, slash hex, I gotta do all these. I have to do this stuff, hot potato books. Is gilded really better than withered? Yes, it's this one, right? Midas Jewel gives you gilded. by far. Gilded is meta. It's really cheap too. Just kidding. That cost me 10 mil to put that on there. What the heck? Voila. Are we done? Aside from putting on the book? Dang, look at that thing. That looks pretty nuts, man. It better actually be 3% better. Slash AV. I think we just do this and it's done. Look at that sword. Looks a little sad, right? It looks like it's missing a lot of stuff, but the stuff that it's missing does not give me more damage at all. So I think that this is, I think we're good. You're missing golden frags. You're right. What do I need? 8 of these? It's kind of pricey. These are, 253 million. This is an expensive sword. Is it actually worth the, 3% damage increase? Probably not. Probably not, right? The amount of money that I just dumped into this sword. But obviously we have to do it for 3%. Is it Hypermax Claymore around the same? I mean, do you consider 3% to be the same? Probably, right? Like, is this actually necessary? Definitely not. But it is kind of cool. It's a change of scenery, right? LCMing with a gold sword. Like the Midas making a return. I feel like that's sort of kind of cool. I'm not really too sure what the game design logic is here. Like, why do they want the Midas sword to be best in slot? The Claymore is already just so down bad. I don't even think this thing is profit from the chest anymore, and they just flipping. They're just smashing it into the ground. There's 4 pages of Claymores here. It is cool that I can actually do something with my really expensive Midas though. Does the Claymore have longer range? Yeah, you miss out on the extra block, right? 2.1 inside of dungeons. But it's an LCM sword though. Does that matter? Does swing range do anything for LCM? I don't think so, correct? I'm not going to be using the Midas as Berserker. I'm going to be using the Midas as Mage. So what do I have to do to test this? I need Storm with the Storm helmet with Legion on it, correct? This is right. And then I don't have technically the best possible dungeon gear in the game. I think I'm gonna end up just using this right here, right? It's the Shadow Assassin cloak, and then the bone necklace, and then the Soul Weaver gloves, and then the adaptive belt. This is it, right? I got Minos Relic too. I forgot about that as well. 31 mil. I got 2 Minos Relics actually during that Diana. 2 Minos Relics and 2 Chimera books and a stick and 3 stacks of feathers. That's pretty solid, right? I don't know how many hours that would have been that I put into it. 4 hours probably. 2 hours on stream, 2 hours off stream. Diana's kind of crazy, right? 82 million an hour is what that broke down to be. Actually, that doesn't even include the feathers. The feathers are probably like another 20 or something like that. 87 million. How much magic find do you have? 417. 82 million an hour is crazy. It's kind of RNG carried though, right? Because I killed 4 or 5 Inquisitors. I got 2 books. That's solid RNG, but not crazy with that magic find though. Yeah, that is a lot of magic find. Oh, also there's a individual named Lewis that created a ticket in my Discord, and he said, Sophie, I don't play anymore, and I'm never gonna play again. Will you please take my coins? And then he traded me 4.3 zillion. So now we're rich. So that financed the maxing of this sword right here, and then some, because I think maybe we're around 3 billion into this sword, probably something like that. This flipping 3 billion coin sword that I just created be better than the Claymore. Golden Dragon with remedies. I really need it to be the same monster. Bang, 837, and bang, 9. Man, what the frick is this? That was not even close to more. So this was 837 and this was like 911, right? Something like that. Wait. 921? The Skeleton Master. Oh, no, just kidding. Inversed. Way more. Way more. That was way more than 3%. I think I was more blocks away during the first test. Like 12%. I was expecting it to be 3. That's like a lot bigger. Let me do Crypt Lurker. Don't shoot me. You. 921. So I need to be like right on top of them. 829, 921 versus 829, 911 versus 828 on the second damage test. I think I scuffed the first one really bad by how many blocks away I was. This thing's significantly better. Where was the 3% number coming from? Dang, that might be worth the kind of money. So you have to spend 250 on the sword. Then you have to spend $1 billion on the enchants. Maybe a little bit more than $1 billion on the enchants. Then you have to spend $2 billion on the Chimera. So you're 3 billion, 250 million so far. Gemstones are a little bit. All the rest of this stuff up here is a little bit. The Art of War, the Master Stars are a bit as well. So you're probably at 3.5 billion. Oh, the frags were pretty expensive too. Maybe 3.7 to 3.8 is probably how deep I am into this sword. Man, that's like 12. What's the difference? 11%. That is a much better than I thought it was going to be. Is there anything else that I should test? Outside? They're wearing what, like Crimson or something like that? It's like 22 bill for a max LCM setup. Yeah, LCM is really expensive. Just graveyard zombies. Okay, so what if I just go like this? 2, 6, 3, 4. 2, 4. Okay, so 200k better. 2, 6, 2, 4. Okay. Balance your crit damage and strength before testing. Yeah, but it's really about the difference between, right? But yeah, like I get what you're saying though. I like the change. I think the change will probably upset some people who like have these really expensive claymores and now they have to go create this really expensive Midas. But I think it's cool though. I'm glad that Midas is making a return because you can afford it. LOL. Well, so can all of the only people who would probably do this, who would be using a Midas that looks like this, are best in slot mages, and best in slot mage is already 20 bill plus, so they can afford it too, right? They can sell their claymore and then, you know, add on another like a billion-ish coins, less than a billion coins to get to the Midas. If you can afford a 20 billion coin LCM setup, you can afford to switch to a Midas. I feel like it's not the end of the world. I was kind of mocking it at the beginning, you know, oh, 3%, spend all these billions, get, you know, 3%, but 11% is a totally different story. That's a very large increase. They started another community project too. I totally forgot to show that as well. This right here, this is kind of cool. I assume it'll be something stupid. This is like what Mini Clune's house or next to Mini Clune's house or something. I know we already have a flower shop, so I don't actually know what this is gonna do. So what the heck does sapphires and topaz have to do with decorations? Donate decorations. Oh, there's a 2 worker NPCs out front. That's what the house is. This one. This is the house. Vincent will be moving in soon. His art's amazing. Color of glass. We already got that though. I don't know. Maybe it'd be something cool. You could do like custom artwork with maps, right? So like they could sell like map art that's decorations, and you could buy it inside of there. That I feel like would be kind of sick, right? Because like you could do stuff like this. They could like sell something like this. I mean, obviously not the flipping Skyblock map, but like they could do something similar where like you like buy maps that are that have, you know, pixels on them or whatever. Then you could put like pictures on your island. That'd be kind of sick.